Assalamu alaikum guys, I pray you're all well inshallah. This is another series of reciting the Quran, learning how to recite the fundamentals and the basics bi'idhnillah. Today we're going to recite inshallah the Basmalah. The Basmalah is basically Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Last week we covered al-isti'adha, which is seeking refuge in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now before we go into the Basmalah, I just want to mention a few points. I won't elongate them. But they're very important points regarding the Basmalah. Basmalah is you beginning an action of any sort in the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It could be eating, it could be drinking, it could be starting a journey, turning on your car, beginning a job. You're starting something with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The ba in the beginning of the Basmalah, B, that ba, is known as with. That's translated as with the name of Allah. So with the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most kind, I am starting my car as an example. So it's a tool. The Basmalah is a tool. See it as a key to something you're going to begin. Now, somebody would say, look, why is it necessary to use the Basmalah as an example when you're drinking a glass of drink? So if I have a glass of orange juice in front of me, if I read the Basmalah on that glass of drink, it's not going to increase the volume or the amount of that juice inside the glass. But here's the answer. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Rahman, تَبَارَكَ اسْمُ رَبِّكَ, that the name of your Lord is blessed. So when you say Bismillah when you're going to drink, invoking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's name could bring barakah into that glass of juice. And here's another beautiful point about the Basmalah. We know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has how many names? 99 names. Each of those 99 names is called upon for its characteristics. So when you say Ar-Razzaq, the one who provides, oh Allah, provide me when you're in need of sustenance. Shafi is the name of Allah. Ash-Shafi, the one who cures. When you want to be healed, you call upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in His name, Ash-Shafi. The name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is so beautiful because it encapsulates all of those 99 names. And here's something amazing. You don't know when you're starting a journey or when you're drinking a glass of drink what name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala you may be in need of. So you could just about be falling ill, or you could be unwell, or you could be in need of some barakah. But because you've invoked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's name, Allah, all of the attributes are now encompassing of you starting the action. The dua is when you leave the house, Bismillahi tawakkaltu ala Allah. In the name of Allah, I rely upon Allah when you're leaving. You do not know that in your house, an argument could break out. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, from His name being As-Salam, you call upon Allah and He grants you the blessing of peace. You do not know that your house that day could get robbed. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as His name as the protector, He protects your house. So that's actually such a ni'mah from Allah that just the name Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala carries all 99 names at one time. And when you call upon that name, you don't even know which one you're in need of. But just the name of Allah encapsulates all of that. That's actually the power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's name. So now to the recitation bi'idhnillah. As you can see on the screen, when we look at the Basmalah here, as you can see, we start off by recognizing that the ba, like we said in the last video, has a kasra. The kasra, like we said, is almost it means to break something. And what are we doing with our mouth or our jaws? We're like making it look like it's broken. We're saying E. That's the sound it has to take. B, Bismillah. It also has it on the meme. I can't say something like Bismillah or Basmillah. That's not sound. That's not correct. It has to be a clean kasra. Bismillahi. Bismillahi. Again, Bismillahi. I want to pay attention to the scene in the Basmalah. The scene here, like I said, I don't want to mention the characteristics and the rules now, so not to confuse the viewers. The scene, don't cut off the sound immediately. Let the scene run for a little while. Don't say Bismillah. Give the scene some time so that it can be heard. Bismillah. Bismillah. If you cut it off short, you've taken away one of the characteristics of the scene. So let it run for a very short time. Bismillah. So that's the first part. Bismillahi. Then we come to the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim. Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim. Like we said in Isti'adah, when you see a Ra with a Shadda as well as a Fatha, it's a heavy Ra. So what do we do when we transition from a light vowel, i.e. a Kasra, and we move on to a Ra? We transition from it being light to heavy. How? Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Again. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. One thing that we have to pay attention on, dear viewers, is both of the has here must be strong. Comes from the middle of the throat. Ha, ha, ha. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. One more time. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. The kasras in Bismillah were all clear. The sin was given its time. The ra was made heavy. And the letter ha has been projected correctly. As well as the noon in the word Ar-Rahman has a kasra. So everything here is sound. The fatha, dhamma, kasra was given its due right. The sin was given its time. The ha was given its due right, and everything flowed nicely. So when you start to see the Quran in this way and you do it in a relaxed manner, it's actually quite peaceful and easy to recite the Quran. So just to end the video, bi'idhnillah, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. And I'll end it there, bi'idhnillah. Don't forget, dear viewers, when you invoke the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you're invoking upon all of His characteristics and His names. And you don't even know which one of His names you may be in need of. So frequently use the Basmalah in all of your actions in life so that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can take care of you, look after you, sustain you, protect you, and grant you the peace and blessings that you may not even be aware of that you're in need of. Jazakum Allahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.